All right, welcome back, everybody. Kyle Bazzi here, president of Benzinga.com with the Benzinga Fintech Awards. If you've watched any other videos, you know we're looking for the most innovative companies, people, and products that are trying to help you create wealth through the markets. Up next, we have founder of Vuru Video, Vuru.co, Mr. Niles Lawrence. Niles, welcome, man.
Hi, Kyle. Thanks for having me today. It's great to be here and be a part of this amazing competition. How are you doing?
Absolutely fantastic, and you're the first one that asked me that, so I do appreciate it. But what's cool, I love seeing the young guys coming out of the universities, building teams, building stuff in the fintech space. Before you get me all riled up asking about what you guys are doing, let's talk about who you are and how you started the company Vuru.
Yeah, so, well, my name is Niles Lawrence, and I'm from Canada. I got into investing because I was initially looking at investing, and I found there was a lot of complicated data that you find when you're going online to find a stock or equity or anything like that. You do a lot of research first before you buy anything. And so I went online and found lots of this complex raw data, but it was just very overwhelming. And so what we found is that this is not a problem I'm just having, it's a problem that millions of people have. And my background is very different than most people in this industry. Most of these people in the industry have a financial background or something like that. My background is actually in biochemistry. So I did something very different, and this allowed me to approach the situation from a very different angle. So I like to look at problems from a very analytical and systematic lens, which essentially means I like to make complex problems as simple as possible as I can.
You know, it's funny. You're probably one of the last 6 interviews that I did that their expertise was outside of finance, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that the ideas have to come from within the finance sector, and it's just not true at all. So let's talk about a little more foundation on the company. How many employees you guys have? Are you funded, not funded, things like that?
Yeah, so we currently have 5 very talented members of our team. We have a couple engineers that are really great in the software space. They've worked with several startups, and they've also worked in corporate. And we also have some experts in the financial analysis sector, while also the wealth management. So we have surrounded ourselves with some really great team members to make sure that we're doing the best we can. We're also working on our funding right now, on our seed round, and we will be moving down to California in the next couple of weeks to further grow this and grow Vuru.
All right, cool. We know who Vuru is. Let's get into complex data now. So give us a foundation of what problem solution Vuru solves, and walk us through a user experience of what someone would expect using your service.
Yeah, great. Well, the problem that we found is that most new investors, when they're trying to get into the space, they're not sure where to start. So as soon as they'll go online and do some research, and they'll find a lot of complex data that's just really overwhelming. And most people don't know how to approach this. And so there's so many new strategies that everyone's using to analyze stocks, they don't know where to start. So you can go with active trading, passive trading, ETFs, indexes, mutual funds, all over the place. There's a lot of ways to different ways to invest. And so we thought, why not automate that whole analysis process that takes people so much time, but at the same time model after the billionaire investors like Warren Buffett. And so Vuru is very value investing focused. We've decided to say, hey, let's make value investing the standard point for investing and go from there. So what we've done is actually we've taken 10 years worth of financial data, so in the form of cash flow sheets, balance sheets, and income statements, and we crunch all that data and present it in really easy, transparent reports that investors of really any skill level can leverage. It's really exciting, actually.
All right, very cool. Value investing, I agree, is one of those areas of the market where as long as you can keep the patience and discipline, it is a higher success probability or higher probability for success for the retail investor. How do you guys translate that data to me, though? So when I come in, am I looking at stocks that you guys are doing your analysis on, or how does all of that work?
Yeah, so the way that it works is if you come onto our site, it's completely free. So if you want to just look up a stock, say you want to look up Oracle or Apple or something like that, you just type in the name or the ticker, just click it, and right there and then we actually do all the analysis on the spot. So it goes through the 10 years of the financial data and presents it in a nice summary and in reports. And so the way we break down our reports are into 4 main value investing categories, which are management, financial strength, economic moat, and dividends and buybacks, which is a lot of what these investors are doing. And we leverage that against the current price to kind of give you an estimate of what the company's really worth. So we'd help you find the intrinsic value of a company to make really great value-based decisions easily.
Now, I saw it's all wrapped up into something called the Voodoo Grade. Can you explain that a little bit further?
Yeah, exactly. The Vuru Grade is a summary of those 4 categories I just mentioned. So the management, the financial strength, the economic moat, which is also the competitive advantage, and the dividends and buyback. So the Vuru Grade is an amalgamation of all that information into one simple grade so that investors are able to understand the summary, the overall strength of a company, before they go into more detail.
All right, so oil over the late 2014 and early 2015 is absolutely cratering. How can I, identify some of the oil stocks that have great intrinsic value that would be great value plays for when oil rebounds?
Yeah, so a great way to do that is say you want to pick it based on your certain. We have screeners that actually can help you find great stocks that are currently undervalued or overvalued, or if you want to find stocks that Warren Buffett would buy or Joel Greenblatt would buy. We actually have screeners for that. So you can use similar metrics to what Warren Buffett's looking at to help you find great stocks in the oil sector if you want, or in any other energy sector that's currently tanking, and seeing which ones we should take a look at.
And then is there a certain Vuru grade that I should be looking for to say, yes, that's a good buy, or no, maybe I should hold off?
Well, the Vuru grade is the summary of the thing. So it's on a scale of 1 to 100. So it's kind of like a percentage. So the higher you go, the better the stronger the company is, right? But with intrinsic value, you're always trying to find where these companies are at a bargain rate. So you're trying to find it when it's undervalued. So the company could be a great company, but it could also be overvalued at the time. And so that's why we have the kind of rating on the side that tells you what the value is in dollars. And so maybe you should wait till it's that price or above or below that price.
All right, talk about the biz model. You said you have it's free to access. So how do you guys make money?
Yeah, so the current product we have is completely free. And so the current product consists of the stock reports, so detailed stock reports that investors can use, a portfolio, so you can actually input all the stocks you own, and it will tell you right there and then if your stocks are overvalued or undervalued. So we call it the portfolio X-ray, and we have a screener that can help you find great stocks really easily. So this is all the free product, but we are working on a pro version that will be a subscription-based model, and we're also working with a couple partners right now to get some referral projects on the line.
All right, so you guys are obviously pretty young still, moving to Cali. I like it.
Yeah.
But we'd always like to hear some success metrics, how you guys gauge success, whether that's visits or signed up users. So tell us, what the growth looks like, and if you can throw out a couple of numbers of where you guys are at.
Yeah, for sure. So we're very happy with our metrics right now. We actually have over 80,000 registered users, and we're continually growing. But we also have over 40,000 page views a month. So we are having people come back, continually use the site, and look up more and more stocks every time they come back. So we're finding that there's a fair bit of engagement. The average time on site is something like 6 minutes right now. And so they're really trying to engaging in it, and we're having great reviews. Something I like to personally track as a metric is when people emailing me say, hey, I actually have the confidence now to start investing. So we're really trying to help these new investors leverage the skills that are available, leverage these billionaires and these really big investors to make smart investment decisions.
All right, I'm going to go off on a tangent real quick. I always like
Sure.
learning about the fintech companies, especially the ones just starting up, that all of your obstacles you've faced since you started the company. What have been the biggest problems that you think are unique to fintech?
Yeah, the fintech space, it's the biggest issue that we found with fintech in general is it's really hard to engage people. So when you're trying to educate people about investing, it's a very complicated subject a lot of the time. There's a lot of key ratios people have to learn. There's a lot of details that you have to learn. And unless something's really engaging off the bat, it's hard to keep learning. So that's something we want to do with Vuru, is we make it very engaging. So it's very intuitive. You don't want to be overwhelmed or intimidated by what you're working on. You want it to be engaging and really easy to use. And so that's the thing that a lot of fintech companies are moving towards, is the engagement layer, but also making it very easy to use so anyone can really pick it up and just go with it.
All right, at the end, we like to get a 30-second elevator pitch here. Why does Vuru deserve to win the Benzinga Fintech Awards?
Yeah, thanks for a great question. So what we found is that most new investors are intimidated by the stock market because they're unsure how to deal with the complex raw data, and they don't know what is the best strategy to start. So this is where Vuru comes in. We're helping the average investor invest like the pros. And the way we're doing this is leveraging value investing. So as Warren Buffett often says, price is what you pay, but value is what you get. And that is what we really believe here at Vuru. Our analysis engine takes 10 years worth of complex raw data, analyzes it in seconds, and displays it in clear, transparent reports that investors of any skill level can really leverage. And so this enables investors to make informed, value-based decisions really easily. And the best part, it's all completely free. And so what makes Vuru unique and makes us a great part to add for the Benzinga Fintech Awards is that we're focusing on value investing. We have a great set of tools that include an automated stock reports that are based on financial data, historical financial data, a portfolio X-ray to help you find the overvalued and undervalued stocks in their portfolio, and we also have a screener that can help people find great stocks quickly. So this enables new investors to leverage the value investing methodologies used by experts like Warren Buffett and Bruce Greenwald to invest like the pros today.
Who knows? Maybe we just found out something new. Chemistry degrees equal good fintech entrepreneurs.
Yeah. We try.
All right, Mr. Niles, Lawrence, thanks for joining me today. Founder of Vuru.co. Really looking forward to see what you guys accomplish in the future, man.
Thank you so much for having us again, Kyle. Have a great day.
All right, again, Kyle here, president at Benzinga.com. You want to go see more of Vuru, go check out Benzinga Fintech Awards.com. Also look at the other 115 companies that applied to show us what they're building to help you create wealth in the markets. Until next time, please visit BenzingaFintechAwards.com. Thanks.